Rooh Review. Looking through the royal blue frame glass windows of Rooh, you're almost sure you've discovered a newly opened bar in Chicago. Well, that's if you happen to miss the words Progressive Indian stamped on the glass, declaring a firm commitment that this newest addition to the popular restaurant row on Randolph Street is serving cuisine that is anything but traditional. On an early Sunday evening, the first floor dominated by a bar is packed with a mix of young families dining and friends coming together for a drink. Sujan Sarkar, executive chef, shares Rooh's 2 floors can accommodate as much as 200 guests on a busy night, where upstairs is an elegantly decorated dining area meant for bigger parties. The luxuriously modern interior impresses, matched with a myriad of flavors from the different regions of India, the use of fresh local ingredients, modern cooking techniques, and its elegant presentations. The menu offers a generous selection of small plates for appetizers or dinner tapas style. The green pea and goat cheese kulcha, that is stuffed flatbread with summer truffle shavings, is simple yet rich. It's a staple starter to be enjoyed by all. Other delicious dishes include avocado and edamame papdi chat, a lovely light salad with the perfect balance of crunch, creaminess, and acidity, Kashmiri lamb ribs coated in apricot and chili marmalade, and cauliflower koliwada with homemade spiced chickpea batter deep fried and tossed in peanut chutney with curd rice mousse. Guests can also opt to dine in family style, sharing large plate offerings such as lamb shank nihari and my favorite, whole sea bass stuffed with green peas, cilantro, and poppy seeds baked in banana leaves. Light Bengal mustard cream is poured onto it right before serving. Chef Sujan also elevates a popular dish in Indian menus, traditional butter chicken in red pepper makhani, with generous chicken cutlets sprinkled with fenugreek and butter powder. The sides, saffron rice, garlic naan, and the traditional black dairy dal, which takes 2 days to prepare, are a must-have to complete your meal. Our party, as expected of Filipinos, favored meat dishes, but there is no shortage of options for vegans too. You will likely be nearly full after dinner, but don't skip desserts. The besan barfi topped with chocolate cream and hazelnuts, paired with milk ice cream and toasted rice granola reminiscent of our very own pinibig, exquisitely melts in your mouth. The ferny mousse, a cashew cake that is crunchy and chewy at the same time, is complemented with tanday ice cream and wild rice wafers, so all the savory sweet goodness goes down smooth. One commonality is a notable lightness of the dishes, veering away from the heavy emulsification of oils and sauces that everyone is accustomed to in Asian dishes. This may be a welcome change as people are generally progressing towards healthier choices with their diet, but it could be seen as lacking. Overall, true to its name, Rooh brings the spirit of India to Chicago through a delicate balance of authentic Indian flavors with a subtle hint of modern gastronomy to appeal to all of our senses. Rooh is located at 738 West Randolph Street in Chicago and is open Tuesday to Thursday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 4 months since they opened in May, reservations are still booked 2 weeks out during weekends, so book ahead. For more information, visit www.roohchicago.com. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Lowella Cavalona for the Chicago Philippine Reports TV News, and we are here today at Rooh with none other than Executive Chef Sujan Sarkar. Thank you for inviting us here today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming over.
It was interesting seeing you work there at the kitchen, and you're describing the dishes that are the most favorites of people, of your followers and fans. Tell us about Rooh and the concept that is Rooh.
So Rooh, we started in San Francisco like 2.5 years ago, and now we are in Chicago, in one of the best locations, West Randolph. So the philosophy remains the same: freshly cooked Indian food with local flavors and produce or ingredients, whatever you call it. So the dishes what we do all based on traditional Indian flavors. So what we eat, it's nothing alien. It's Indian, but what we do, we mix it up with fresh produce, and of course we use modern technique to give it a kind of modern look, and that's how it is.
And with that, you make it very Chicago as well.
That's exactly what I said. When we opened in San Francisco, we started working with produce from Bay Area. So it's not only about the food, we try to understand the eating habit there, the culture, how things work in San Francisco. So when now we are in Chicago, so we are trying to say we're new, we are just 3 months old. We're trying to understand the eating habit of the people, what they like, what they don't like, and how we can bring the Indian flavor to the mainstream Chicago foodies,
Right.
So that's our goal.
Cool. I know, Chef, that you had traveled and worked across the globe. You worked also in London in big restaurants there before moving to San Francisco and then New York, and now on your third installment.
Right.
So what can you say is the dish, the technique that you bring over everywhere you go? What's your favorite?
Right. Most of my career, I lived in London. I used to run modern European and French restaurant there. I didn't cook that much of Indian food there. Of course, I used to do pop-ups, Indian pop-up. Then I went back to India, worked there for 2-3 years to understand in-depth Indian flavors and how things work. So that's why our menu, you will see, it's not the dishes from any particular region, it's from different parts of India. So that's why our food is more diverse than any other Indian restaurant. Of course, I opened a restaurant in Dubai. We just opened Rooh in New Delhi now. Of course, New York, we have Bar, that is one of the first Indian gastro bar. It's a little different. Of course, we're gonna open soon in different parts of US as well.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's
and everything's moving so fast. So I know that San Francisco just opened 2 years ago, and now you're here.
Right. 2.5 years, I would say. Roughly. Now we are here. And I think Chicago is great so far. The day we opened till today, people are loving it, and we'll see. We are pretty much fully booked on weekends, well in advance.
You've got lines up every night, huh?
Yeah, and also I speak to my diners. I want to connect with them to understand more about them. How they're comfortable eating this and not. It's not only for people coming from Indian subcontinent or only from East. It's for everyone.
And that's my question. I know I've got a lot of Indian friends who would say, this is not too Indian. How do you mix and balance the authenticity of Indian food with appeal to those who are not maybe familiar?
Right. I should counter that. People, when they talk about that this is not real Indian, I think there is a problem because our dal is 100% real. That's what we have done. I think our butter chicken, of course, we don't use any artificial ingredients. We don't use any color. Instead of that, we use roasted red pepper. That gives you color and the sweetness. And I think Indian food has been portrayed in different ways in the United States, and we want to bring the real Indian flavors. Because India is big, and our eating habit changes in every maybe 50 miles, So as an Indian, we don't have that much of in-depth knowledge about pan-Indian food. We know about our kind of where we live only. So that's why sometimes people think this is not Indian. But again, I want to say that this is more progressive Indian because we are using different kind of ingredients that is missing in India too. And half of our menu is also vegetarian,
Right.
And the dishes and the recipes are adapted such a way, and we are refining the cuisine as well at the same time. But trust me, there is no fusion. This is Indian, but it's much more wider version of Indian food. That's why it's regional Indian, done it in the much more modern way with a lot more ingredients. That's why we are different.
I know on the site, like fusion has become kind of like a not so good word over the past few years.
Right. Yeah, but the fusion sometimes good. Now everything is mixed. We are traveling every now and then, right? We're so diverse, everything. Our eating habit changes. We don't like Chinese food every day. We sometimes eat Italian, sometimes we eat American. So, the people are bringing this influence, into their same plate. But again, what I just said, we are not fusion, we are more progressive in that sense.
So, Chef, what are your best recommendations for our viewers?
Again, as you just said, people say we are not cooking traditional food, so you should try our butter chicken. But we have so many dishes. I use them downstairs. We have dahi puri, that 100% Indian dish, but we've done it in a little different way. But you will see dahi means yogurt, right? You will see instead of just putting yogurt, we are doing yogurt mousse instead. Okay, we have potato, we have inside green chilies and tamarind chutney. So everything is there. So that's there, we have kulcha, but again, back home we do kulcha in a different way. Here our kulcha is stuck to a seasonal thing. We have now green peas and goat cheese kulcha with fresh summer truffle. So as you see, the idea, the story, everything is same. Then of course we have butter chicken, the star of our dish. The sea bass, the fish which is, downstairs and how we are cooking, that's come from Calcutta. And trust me, same way we cook back home. But again, the fish is different, how we're presenting it is different, and our desserts are again unique. Though the inspiration is story from India, but we don't do traditional dessert. But again, the influence from traditional Indian dessert too.
So would you say then, Chef, that you're coming out as an ambassador for authentic Indian food?
I would say ambassador of progressive Indian food, where we are mixing both, best of both. And I think that's the future. Indian food, Indian cuisine got stuck somehow. We are doing same old thing again and again. So we want to break that barrier, and we want to be, known as one of the best restaurants in the city or in the country, not one of the best Indian restaurant, best restaurant, because our philosophy, way we look at things, how we do things, as the same as any other top restaurant in the city.
And that,
so, that's why we're unique. But I think more and more this kind of restaurant will come up in future. That's what I believe. A lot of chefs, they're coming from India, and here they're trying to develop this kind of cuisine. But our cooking is a little complex. Each and every sauce, gravy, got different flavor. It takes really long time to cook. Then we refine the sauce, so it takes a little longer. But whatever you're eating here is freshly cooked. Everything cooked in house. You just buy produce from outside. But our ice cream, sorbet, bread, bun, anything, the sauce, gravy, everything is different. When you try, you'll see the
and I can't wait.
Absolutely. The other thing, talking is good, but when you talk about the food, you have to try, and then we'll be convinced.
The quote is that the bread is in the pudding, in the tasting of the pudding. Now I can get the word for that. Here you go. Chef Shujan Sarkar of Rooh, thank you for having us again here today. And if you want to get the best of both worlds, authentic Indian cooking with the modern techniques that will just make it an unforgettable experience, visit Rooh. And you've got our details flashing on our screen too. Again, this is your host, Novella Capelona, signing off from Chicago, Philippine Sports TV.
Yeah. Awesome! That's awesome.